Should be about to start. There it is. What it is, what it do. It's the Boxing Clinic and more. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy CJ Goodfella back in the building. Shout out to the homie Money Brown TV. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yes, sir. Y'all know who it is, man. Money Brown TV, that hashtag ANSBC movement. We about to bless y'all with some knowledge, man.
Ain't nobody safe in these streets.
You hear me?
It's
Not
the
even me.
movement. Hey, it's Fanon say that Rock Bro Mayweather Senior Devin Haney will beat Lomachenko. He's smoking crack. Not right now. Maybe
Mayweather Senior
eventually.
said Devin Haney beat Lomachenko.
Yeah.
Devin Haney
Maybe
a little too
eventually,
good
but not right
for
now.
Lomachenko. Yeah, I
Yeah.
won't even. I can't even say that. But I do like
Either
Devin
way.
Haney, man. His skills, he do got the style that he possessed to beat him once he mastered it.
Hell yeah, he got the length too. And he got
But
the
right now,
trainer.
yeah, I think right now he's too young, and Lomachenko will frustrate him, and he'll get to try to just fight because he's too young. So,
Yep.
yeah,
But let's talk about what we here to talk about. Apparently, been some talks. Talked about it earlier in another video. Just with Hurd team said they wanted to fight Kell Brook. So we decided to do a live stream right before the NBA lottery and Celtics taking on the Cavaliers. Game two. What's going on, Saul? Talking about junior middleweight division. We can start off by talking about Hurd and Kell Brook. Uh, it's a good fight, in my opinion. I think Kell Brook is a little bit too small. What you think about that, Money Brown?
yeah, most definitely too small for Jarrett Hurd. But like I said, Kell Brook, his ass can fight. He got a strong ass 1-2, a strong ass hook. Don't do too much body shots, but he do like when people walk in. Kell Brook do got that strong jab that can slow your ass down, like he was catching Sean Porter. But when you got somebody like Jarrett Hurd, and we seen his body of work lately with that pressure game, man, and him taking shots, it'd be hard for me to see Kell Brook beating him. I can see Jarrett Hurd probably breaking the eye socket again with the pace he putting on or going to the body. But I do see Kell Brook, man, lasting at least 7 rounds with him. But after that, we know the pace of Jarrett Hurd, that young kid, he ain't gonna stop coming. He ain't gonna stop coming. You got power, Kell Brook, to hurt, but you buzz Earl a little. We never seen you really buzz him. So even looking at you, I don't think you punch harder than the fighters that Jarrett Hurd fought at 154. You probably on the same level. So if you ain't got that real raw kind of power to stop your ass, I don't see him doing nothing with Jarrett Hurd. I see Jarrett Hurd stopping his ass around the ninth and the 10th, maybe the eighth or the ninth. But it will be an entertaining fight. I will love to see it. I will say that.
Yeah,
Yep.
I don't think Kell Brook got the footwork to even survive. I think either he gonna bang his way and bang his way in or out the fight. I think Hurd's just gonna walk him down. His feet ain't that good, man. He got some good punching power, but I don't think his feet good enough to keep Hurd off of him like Lara did, turn him and do some of the slick stuff. I think Lara is a bit overrated with his defense, in my opinion. Especially over the years, it's dropping off and people cracking them and hitting them openly. But um, you know, it's definitely different. It'll be different. At this point, man, him beating Lomachenko, man, that ain't gonna be good enough. But shout out to Kell Brook because the whole narrative on Kell Brook was him ducking Devin Alexander early in his career. People was like, oh, he a duck. Then Devin ultimately lost to Sean Porter, and then he ducked Sean Porter for a minute. Something happened where he couldn't fight Sean Porter injury. Then Sean Porter came up with an injury. Then we like, is that fight ever gonna happen? They finally happened. Kell Brook, handled Sean Porter. If you had people that was rooting for Sean Porter convert to Kell Brook fans right before your eyes. Like me, I was like, man,
I
Kell,
can raise my hand and say it too. After he beat Devin Alexander, I hated Kenny Porter, boy. I hated Kenny. You can give up anytime, Devin. Anytime, Devin, you can give up. Devin, I'm like, boy, fuck you, Kenny Porter, boy.
like I told you before, they talked to Timothy Bradley about strategy how to beat Devin Alexander. So they wasn't so sure how to beat Devin themselves. They had to talk to Timothy Bradley.
Right. I couldn't see Devin losing to Sean Porter. I was so pissed off. Like I knew Sean had his little style and all that, but yeah, he did his thing though. You gotta congratulate him. He made history that night. But I was definitely rooting for Kell Brook. I would be the one to say I was. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I was happy when that motherfucker said no.
A
For
lot of
real.
people was, but he whooped him on him. A lot of people had promised. Then he said, I think he fought a couple fights between there or whatever it was. Then he jumped up and took on Triple G when he could have fought Jesse Vargas. Remember that?
Yeah,
He could have unified with Jesse
he took on
Vargas.
JoJo Dan, knocked him out, and he had took on
He got a new name. He don't
somebody.
even go by JoJo Dan no more. Some shit like with an I or some shit now.
Yeah, that's what Kell Brook took on. He took on him. He had took on Tula mandatories, man. But then people like he keep fighting your mandatories. Then Earl your mandatory. Then he got to talking about Earl this that all that bull crap. Then he jumped on
Hey, didn't he
nothing
fight old
on.
boy? Hey, didn't he fight old boy that stopped Ricky Hatton in his return?
Um,
I
I
can't
gotta
remember
get
that
his
guy's
name. Like
name.
yeah, but I
I can't
remember he
remember
took two
cousin.
fights. Yeah, yeah, stopped two. JoJo Dan, and there
It
was
was and
somebody
they
else.
Shavenko or Shashenko. There was somebody like that. And old boy
Yeah,
ended up coming back after that loss, and he stopped Ricky Hatton to the body. So,
yeah.
but yeah, Justin Vincent, just to get off topic for a minute, said Devin Haney will knock the shit out of Loma. Rick Linares caught him with a nasty stiff jab, and I lost my place. And knocked him down. Devin Haney is way more sneaky power. Devin Haney, we can go there for a minute, then we go back to the junior middleweight. Devin Haney is not, seasoned enough for Lomachenko, bro. Anybody would agree with you on that. He's not
Let me
seasoned
say
enough.
this real
Just because
fast,
you
bro. Yeah,
compete, go ahead.
it was JoJo Dan, Frankie Gavin, and Kevin Bizier. That's what it was,
Okay.
bro. Yeah, but go ahead,
I
finish
think
up,
Busy is
brother.
the one that stopped him.
Bizier,
Yeah, but
yeah.
I think Busy is the one that stopped Ricky. One of them stopped Ricky had. I can't remember the guy's name.
Yeah, keep
But
going on. Yeah.
yeah, he not. You guys look. This is one thing that kills me about boxing. Y'all believe Stevenson and Haney and Ryan Garcia, they do all this big talking. Y'all really believe these guys can really, rumble with the elite level fighters, championship fighters, bro? I don't even think they can really rumble with top 5, top 7, top 10 fighters in their division right now. Really, these guys are young and experienced. Just because you see what happened in sparring is totally different. In sparring, you got headgear, you got bigger gloves, you can hear your corner clearly. It's a totally different atmosphere, bro. It's a reason why Floyd Mayweather say I perform under the lights. When most people don't perform under the lights. So you can't be saying that these guys can whoop on these professional elite world champions. They not. They not gonna whoop on them. It's a reason why Devin Haney not ranked inside the top 15. It's a
Yeah,
reason why Ryan Garcia shouldn't be ranked inside the top 15.
it's the
You
reason why.
know,
It's the reason why they say take your time and move them the right way.
yeah, move. You take your time. Take your first 15 to 20 fights, man. Floyd
Yeah,
Mayweather took what 15 fights, whatever.
I think
Austin
it was
took quite a few fights. How many? I
right.
mean, took
That's what I
I mean,
say. When you
at
look at
least
that, and they
15
say Devin
fights.
Haney, yeah, Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson and Ryan, they all in the same weight class, and not say weight class, they all in the same bracket as
Well,
they era. Like this era,
yeah.
like Lomachenko. There's so much going on in the boxing business, bro. Once you get your ass in the ring with skills and shit, yes, they got skills. They are raw talent, and they up and coming, and they learning how to use them skills. But you put them in with them skillful ass fighters like Lomachenko, even Javante Davis got his skills up to par on them, but he's still, you know what I'm saying, back. He got the
He
real
still ain't
power.
faced that adversity. He still ain't faced
Yeah,
adversity.
so
Like
yeah,
like
so
Lomachenko getting off the canvas and showing
yeah.
y'all that he can get back up and get the stoppage. That's going through adversity. Shit like that.
So
A
I'm
lot of
saying
these
though,
fighters ain't went through adversity. Go ahead.
even with that, bro, even with Lomachenko, when I seen Lomachenko stand there, bro, that's what I said in my video when I gave him credit. When I seen him stand there, bro, after getting dropped, bro. Like he got dropped, he got up, he bounced around for the first half of the fight just to get his legs back. But that motherfucker went right back into the fire. And what I said was he didn't use like it was sometime where he didn't use tackles. He stood there and he fought. He straight fought the bigger man. That's why I give him all the credit in the world. Like that motherfucker got a strong ass mental. So it's a different mind game, man. Once you get to that level, I know y'all like Devin Haney, y'all saying what y'all saying, and y'all probably young and talking, but man, at that level, it's a whole different ball game. With them lights on, and you in the bigger stage, like that big ass stage. And once you face a little adversity, and you want to have the crowd swinging your way and this and that, man, it's a different ball game.
Exactly. And it ain't saying that he eventually can't down the line. It's just that you gotta go through your experience and shit like that. And that's what it
Exactly.
is. But
Like
back to the topic. Yeah, go ahead.
back, just say this. Hey, a lot of people think we be hating on Lomachenko. That's not true, man. That's why I say people put perceptions. They put their own perceptions on things by the way we talk and maybe how we come off. That's just us and our demeanors, man. But when we give people praises, y'all gotta let us get them their praises and stop saying we not praising them this and that. Then y'all listen to these other channels that's saying all this bull crap, man. Lomachenko is the real deal, bro. He is the real deal. That is not a fake, a fluke, or fraud, or none of that. So we gotta respect him like he the real deal. But go ahead, CJ.
Yeah, I know Devin looked big and long and strong. Man, just because you beat Mason Menard, I don't mean shit. I mean he just ready to enter. the top 15 type opponents and shit like that. But
Exactly.
like I said, man, we see it time and time again. Y'all see Erickson Lubin get flatlined, bro. And a lot of y'all came on here, swearing
I
I was
mean,
wrong about Jermell Charlo.
Antoine Douglas.
Yep.
You know
It
what I mean?
happens,
It's
Sometimes you need to
prophecy.
take your
Yeah.
time.
Take your
Erickson
time.
Lubin down there with Kevin. Erickson Lubin down there with Kevin Cunningham and
Yeah, I saw that.
down there in Miami. Yep,
Yep,
him,
I saw
Richard
that.
Hitchens, Tank. I got
Yeah.
much love for Kevin Cunningham, dog. I respect everything that he done for the sport, man, for the community, being an ex-cop. I definitely respect him. But back to the topic of discussion, how you ranking these 54 pounders, man? Who your top
Like
three?
I, like I say, I gotta keep it as it is. I could say what it is, but you gotta put Jarrett Hurd number one. Well, know what? Yeah, I'm keeping Jarrett Hurd number one.
Hold on, let me ask you
Charlo
another
two.
question. Hold on. All right, I'm gonna ask you a question. All right, like who, like
If
prediction, like who, like if all the top five fall, the top six fall, let's say it's Hurd, Charlo, Laura, Munguia.
McGuigan three now,
I'm just throwing out some random numbers. Like all like top six of them fought. In your opinion, who comes out on top?
I gotta say Jermell Charlo. Out of all,
That's what
like
I'm
you got
thinking that
Charlo,
too.
yeah, and I said for a reason of Charlo in that spawn with Earl. I know people might say look into that so much, but that's like everyday championship spawn. They working their ass off. But when you got somebody that can box and punch and got the same heart as you, and he can move. Charlo can move. He can move his ass off. But the thing
I heard
is,
old
they
boy down
stay.
there. Hold on. I know I heard old boy training with him too now. I don't know how true it is. I know Correa had the interview earlier today. I don't think it saved or whatever. I know what happened with it.
Yeah,
They
it
said
was
Regis
fucking up.
Progress is down there training with them too now.
Regis Prograis.
That's what I hear.
I can
They
believe it.
said,
I can believe it. He had 140. You know, him and Earl had some little wars, but they cool with each other. I mean, they fought, but they was cool. Like Regis Prograis, I always showed him the utmost respect. So I can believe it. I can believe it. But I was gonna say Jermell, but I will say this: her to be her, you have to consider her as well. But I think them two probably will be come out on top. But I gotta say Jermell, man, just because I was saying the foot movement, the movement, the boxing, the jabbing, his fundamentals, and they work their ass off. Everybody work their ass off, but they work their ass off, man. And so if I had to pick my pick, I'd say Jermell Charlo at the 154.
yeah, that's the culture down there they built. What's the strength and conditioning coach Blue Neff? He was on there on the Smoke City
Blu-ray,
podcast.
yep, Blu-ray.
Blu-ray, my bad.
Not
Yep,
fuck with Blu-ray on Instagram. That's my guy.
yep. So
Blu-ray cool as
they
hell.
just yeah, they just breeding that different breed of athlete down there. He got them boys whipped into shape too. So
Yes,
that's
sir.
something
And
else
then
you got.
Derek James do strength and conditioning too.
I can
So
imagine that. So
they do the upper body with Blu-ray and the rest of that shit with Derek James. That's why he over there Charlo and Earl strength and conditioning now.
yeah, I seen him working out today. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Jermell. There, everybody know how I feel about Jermell. I don't even try to be biased. To me he probably the most well-rounded boxer out there, man. I know a lot of y'all didn't follow his career early on. I
Man,
followed a lot
and
of his
can
career.
punch.
Rosado, yeah, Demetrius Hopkins. He couldn't punch like that
Demetrius
at first.
Hopkins, Gabriel, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, he always had he just didn't know how to generate it. I say that
yeah. He was always moving on the back
cause he
foot. He
always
was a boxing
boxing. Yeah,
mover.
always boxing.
Yep.
Yeah,
But at the end of the day, that's something that you keep your back pocket. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
He always gonna know how to do that. That's gonna be first nature. Boxing and going side to side. He was a boxing puncher. People
yeah.
forget that early on, man. Charles Muyaki, he fought him when he was undefeated. I can't pronounce that man's last name. So he
Yep.
had a lot, a lot to bring to the table, man. He was the
Lot to
better
bring to the
Charlo twin
table.
because Jamel, yeah,
Just was the
Jamal,
puncher. Just the
Jamal
puncher.
was just a puncher. He was the bigger. He looked everybody like bigger and stronger and powerful. But Jamel's a hell of a fighter. Y'all can see Hurd beating him, but Hurd got to show up that defense, man. You know what Team Hurd said today? They said we not fighting Jermell Charlo until we fight a right-hander, because they fought two southpaws in a row that count, Trout and Arizona Lara. So basically, they got a lot of respect for Jermell Charlo and what he brings to the table. But for me, if Hurd try to walk through Jermell Charlo, man, that's gonna be a tough juice right there, man.
No, that's what I said, bro. I always told this, and this is my like I said, I had that triangle theory, bro. I always said this, and y'all can go look at my video. I always said that I thought Laura was the best person to beat Charlo, right? I really mean this. I always thought Laura was the best person to beat Charlo because he knew him, and I think Charlo get her enough time to get. I mean, Charlo get Laura enough time to think. You know what I mean? I thought her would always beat Laura, because with Laura you got to bring that pressure style and be on his ass. And I always said Jermell to beat Hurd because Jermell got that punch and the power to stop his ass in his tracks because he's not gonna just walk right through him. And Jermell is a strong, hungry motherfucker that keep your ass right there. And once you walk in, he got I think he got the best power in the division, bro. You know, I
Which
seen
one? Who
that
you said,
kid
Jermell?
Jermell, yeah, I seen that kid McGuigan. How you pronounce his last name? Jaime
Jaime Munguia.
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 I seen him knocked out Saddam Ali, but I always said Jermell will knock his ass out, Hurd will knock his ass out. Even I thought Laura would knock his ass out. You know, so he just did what I thought they would do as well. But I do feel like Jermell got the best power at the 140-pound division. But I want to see this kid McGuigan. I want to see him fight a real 154-pounder and see if that power for real like that. If that power for real like he did Saddam Ali, I gotta pass that power to him, man. I gotta pass to
Yeah,
him.
cause
But
that lead left hook he landed. That bitch was
I
beautiful.
mean, it was
What he?
beautiful and he timed it so perfect, bro.
Yeah, yeah, it's a little bit different, man. And the way he threw that bitch, dog, he generated that type of power. Saddam Ali whole face shook, the spit came out his mouth. I was like, damn, dog. I was drunk watching that shit. That shit kind of woke me up a little bit. I said, damn,
Right. When they
nigga
showed
can
the
hit you
replay of
like
that
that with a
motherfucker,
lead.
CJ. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah,
When
I
they showed
said
the
that one,
replay,
huh?
woo. I said when they showed the
Oh, the
replay
replay.
of
Oh
that
yeah,
hook,
his
man,
ears were shaking. I thought that bitch was about to fall off.
man, I say, God, leave, boy. And I'm talking, he tell
Yeah,
that boy say, ah, and he just sit and bro, he threw it so clean. He knew he caught him so clean. Bro, all he did was bag back. He just looked at his head while he's going down.
I
I
was
was
looking
like,
like,
damn,
dog. Saddam Ali didn't even want to get up. Like, damn, because he could. I seen on film he was fighting tough Mason. He can crack though, man. He really can crack,
man,
man. But Munguia, he gonna be a problem. He gonna like you got the. I don't know if the Deloach ever gonna build himself back up, but then you got Nathaniel Gallimore, you got Lubin, you got
yeah.
J Rock, you got
J
those
Rock
second tier, them other tier
still
guys.
got Tony Harrison
That's
out
gonna be
there.
tough. Tony
Um,
Harrison, you still got Ishe Smith,
Ishe
you still got
Smith, you
Lima
hear me?
Smith, Lima
Yeah.
Williams. Low key, that division is a little bit underrated.
It's stacked.
I will
It's
say.
stacked, bro. That's why I say like they know the champions and the little top people, but they don't know those people. You still got even Austin Trout that's in the fight Jermell. Trout's still a player.
Mm-hmm. Yup.
So
And
shit.
yeah, I mean, like I said, people saying that you can rate Jermell higher than Earl Spence, but Jermell got to get that crossover win though, man. He got to be Hurd. Once he be Hurd, he gonna get all the accolades. And once Jamal, beat a Danny Jacobs and beat a Triple G at 160, you gonna see
Yeah.
them start to shoot up. It ain't no coincidence that Eddie Hearn all of a sudden wants to sign them. You know what I'm
The
saying?
Charlos, yeah.
Yeah, it's not a coincidence, man. And don't forget you got Magic Man Selucky who just fought
Oh
Danny
yeah.
Jacobs. He
Danny
can move back
Jacobs.
down to 154.
Yeah.
Then you
Will
got
Santana move
Kamagat.
his ass down to 54.
I don't think that big motherfucker going back down. But you got a Kamagat that's still there. If they
Yeah.
want to just get him some rounds in there, he in the top 15. Um, some of these guys I never heard of like Tyrone Brunson, Brandon
Yeah.
Cook, Dennis
Still got
Hogan.
Beefy Smith on the other side of the pound.
Yup. Today if you already know Jaime Munguia been he been stationed ordered to a mandatory with Lima Smith. So that
Liam
might be on
Smith.
Canelo co-feature as well. Yeah, Liam Smith, yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be a good fight for him. Yeah,
Yeah.
going against a big 154 pounder in
Yeah.
upstage Canelo.
Yep, I want to see what Jaime, what he do against him. If he put his ass down like that, the power for real. Now that's somebody I would say the power. Like if he knock like Canelo put him out with a body shot. If he put him out with knocking his head off his shoulder, or even with a body shot, fuck it, stop him. You know that power for real.
Yep. And Liam Smith, he's a nice size junior middleweight
Yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah. Tall, lanky,
But if I
raunchy.
but if I had my options on who I would like to see him face in a row, and Jaime Munguia, I'll take Liam Smith. Then I say, okay, J Rock, and then if Lubin ready to prove itself middle of next year, why not do Lubin?
I mean, number
I
20.
still believe Erickson. I still believe, or 20 years, but I still think Erickson Lubin can come back. I ain't off the bandwagon.
Man, I'm still a fan of. I'm a fan of Lubin. I'm a fan of Tony Harrison. I'm a fan of J Rock. Look, I see these dudes fight, bro. I watch all they fights. The skills don't lie, bro. I mean, adversity gonna happen. It's all about how you bounce back. Lubin looked like he got his head
Yeah,
back
Tony Harrison.
on right.
Yeah, Tony Harrison from Detroit. Yep.
Yeah, no doubt. I just hollered at him on Instagram. Tony Harrison, bro, so cool, bro. But the way, even in his losses, bro, he lost. He was whooping Willie Nelson ass and got caught. Jarrett, Jarrett Hurd, he was fighting the shit out of his ass. He was up until he started gassing, and Hurd started bringing that pressure on his ass. So you got to look at Tony Harrison. That's a real player. Then he just fought Ishe, put him down. That was a hell of a fight. But we
Oh, he
know
dropped
Ishe
Isha.
rough and rough.
He did. Yeah, he did drop Isha. Yeah.
Yeah, so Ishe gonna make it rough and tough for every motherfucker. Even he made it tough for J Rock when he just fought. But I'm thinking J Rock and Tony Harrison on the same
only
crash
person I
course
seen
though.
really dog Isha in recent memory was Vinus Monterossi.
Monterossi?
That was Vinus Monterossi in best fight.
Yeah. Did he stop Ishe?
Isha ain't never been stopped.
Right, that's what makes his ass so durable. So I think Tony Harrison and J Rock on the same crash course though. I look at that as a fight to be made.
Yeah, but I think J Rock is a mandatory to Swift Hurd. I don't
Yeah,
know if
that's true
they're
too.
ready to take that fight yet.
That's true too, but I don't think J Rock will get that Hurd fight like that. I don't know, like
Yeah, he number one, yup.
yeah. I
And they
don't
got
think he
some guy
want to
named
risk it
Takashi Inuyuwa. The Takashi Inuyuwa number 2 in the IBF. So
in the IBF.
yeah,
Yeah, you know how
yeah,
they matchmake it though. Like they hold Hurd off for something, maybe well, I don't know if we'll get a unification back. Cause like you said, they say he want to righty first, right?
I can't believe J Rock going for the IBF again after what happened the first time.
I mean, the IBF in a different
Justin,
person's hand though.
yeah, Justin Vincent said he wanted to see Lubin and Kell Brook. That's a fair fight. I think after one more fight for Erickson Lubin.
Yeah,
I
like
think
Lubin need
Erickson
another
Lubin get him
fight.
right now.
I don't think he could,
I don't
bro.
know, man. I
I don't
don't know,
think.
man.
I just think he need another fight, like you say. Like,
Oh, you seen him? You seen him fight? I didn't see him fight, so I can't speak on it.
yeah,
So you
I
seen him
think he
fight,
need
so
one more
I'll
fight.
side with you.
Yeah,
One or two
he
more
need one more
fights.
fight. Yeah, because
But
Kell
saying
Brook
like Kell,
Kell's still a solid motherfucker still.
but shit, we don't know because Kell
But
Brook only
Lubin,
won 2 rounds
yeah,
with Lomachenko,
exactly.
but we still
And
don't know
Lubin
about
though,
Lubin.
exactly.
I think that's a fight that should marinate for a minute. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, I think Kell Brook need another fight too. Talking about stepping up them big dogs.
Yeah, he only fought with 2 rounds with
Two
Lomachenko, and
rounds, right?
Lomachenko and shit.
Like
If I
Jaime
was
love to
Kell,
really
if
get
Kell
back.
Brook, yeah, if I'm Kell Brook, who I go for, man? I'm gonna look at the rankings real quick. I'm gonna name some names off, man. Austin Trout would have been a good fight for him if Jermell didn't take that fight from him. That'd have been a good fight for him.
You ain't lying. Somebody that ain't got a lot of power. I think Vane Rose gonna be a good fight for him.
Yeah, get
If he
him
come
if he
back
can come back
down,
and make the weight. Yep.
yeah.
I think Ishe Smith will be a good fight for him.
Ishe
I even
Smith,
know
hey, that'll be the perfect fight, bro. Hey, that'll be the
Kamaga
perfect fight, bro.
Kamaga would be a good fight for him.
You want to take something that ain't so dangerous, but that's gonna test you. Like I feel like Ishe Smith would be the perfect fight for Kell Brook, bro. And I think it'd
Yeah, I
be the
think.
perfect fight for Ishe because he'll make a nice payday.
You think
You know what I'm
Nathaniel
saying?
Gallimore a little bit too dangerous?
Nathan Gallimore? No, I don't think
Yeah,
he'll be
Nathaniel
too
Gallimore think he a
dangerous.
little bit too dangerous.
Nah, I mean, you can put him up against Ishe
Jack
right now. Like I like Nathaniel
Jack
Gallimore. He
Kokar?
got heart. Jack Kokar.
What
Yeah,
you think
right.
about Jack Kokar?
Yeah, right.
That'd be a
Just bring
solid
his ass.
fight. A little short. I think
Yeah.
that'd
He's
be a little short
strong.
motherfucker.
Yeah, he's strong. I'll give him that.
Shabakov, big brother.
Yeah.
That'd be
I
good.
look at those
Lima
fights.
Williams.
Mm.
Liam Williams. What you think about him for Kell Brook? Nah.
Yep. I know. Look, I won't be mad at it, but I don't think it'll do nothing for him too much.
Yeah, he's strong. I just want to see him get into some exchanges this time. See how his body hold up.
Exactly.
I
He's
think.
got to at least get through 8-9 rounds.
Yeah, I think Kamaga. He don't hit that hard though, but he hit hard enough though. That
Hell
might be a
yeah.
little bit dangerous for him. Maybe he can drag a Jesse Vargas on up to fight him. That's a fight that should have happened. Maybe a
Not to
Jamal.
154.
I mean, shit, Vargas was willing to go for Saddam Ali ass. It
Yeah, but
ain't
I think
nowhere.
that was,
In my opinion, ain't
Saddam was
nowhere for
really 147 though.
Yeah, but from my opinion, ain't nowhere to go but up for Jesse Vargas. He ain't getting no title. I understand he 3 in the WBC.
I mean, if the opportunity presents itself for Jesse, I won't be mad if he
I think
take
it
it.
would be good.
Yeah, I
We was
won't be
talking
mad if he
about
take it.
we was talking about earlier. Switch gears a little bit, and we'll finish on junior middleweight. Y'all. I'm going to go back in the chat. We was talking about earlier about Mikey Garcia. We're gonna go there with Mikey Garcia. And the thing about Mikey Garcia, I was on live earlier saying
Oh,
was the fact that Vasily Lomachenko need Mikey Garcia more than Mikey Garcia needs the Vasily Lomachenko. And let me reiterate that real quick. Because at the end of the day, Lomachenko, let's say hypothetically, he was to go up to 140, okay? He goes
yeah.
to 140. They doing a tournament, so all the belts may be involved in a tournament, except for facing Jose Ramirez. And I don't think Bob want to match Jose Ramirez and Lomachenko at this point. Flanagan and Hooker might enter the tournament. We don't know. So basically, he not moving up. He to vacate his WBO title last year. He not moving down. You feel me? So I mean, at 35, it's Mikey Garcia, Ray Beltran, and pretty much that's it right now. You know, for Mikey Garcia, after he beat Robbie Jr., this is my conspiracy theorist hat on right here.
Don't just say it like that, CJ. That was smooth.
What?
That was real smooth.
What?
Mikey Garcia, after he beat Robbie Jr., you gotta give Robbie a chance, bro.
Man, like I said, man.
But
unless he going with Derrick James, is over with. Or you can dig up Emmanuel Stewart with that size and height.
But you still got to respect the game, bro. Not after he beat Robbie Easton.
I'm sorry, man. That's just how I feel. I'm giving him like 5%. When he get past Robbie Easton Jr., like I said.
If he get past Robbie Easton Jr., everybody.
When he do, because if this fight was on the East Coast, I give Easton Jr. a chance. Easton Jr. got to put him. He got to put that. LA? Yeah, he got to put him in a casket in LA. Yeah,
right.
I hope Robbie Easton Jr. win. I'm pro Midwest.
I see Mikey putting that bitch. But look, I say this. Man,
if Robert Jr. can put it together, dog, I swear to God, I hope he can just put it together.
If he can box, bro, Mikey give him a chance to box, he'll have a chance. But if Mikey bring the pressure towards his ass, it's gonna be bad. I think, man,
he might put Mikey down. He might put Mikey down. Never know.
That's what I said. If Mikey give him a chance to box, because his ass get caught into a dog fight too much. But he got a chance, man. Like I tell you, I'm just happy he got his chance. Win, lose, or draw.
Like I said, this is what I said earlier. And this is what I said earlier. I think he might be the type of fighter that fight down and up to his competition.
Yep, that's true too. But would you say this though, CJ? He deserved that chance against Mikey.
I just said in general. I think he fought down. Yeah, I think he fight down. Mikey. I think Robert Jr. fight down and up to his competition.
Right. Like you put him in there with a big dog, he'll fight like that. But this my thing, bro, because everybody was mad at him. Oh, he lost. He don't deserve Mikey. Man, he deserved a Mikey Garcia fight or a Norez fight. Win, lose, or draw. That man defending his belt X amount of times. I'm riding with him.
All right, shout out to Armed Forces for the super chat. Hurd full of shit. He said Charlo was next. Well, he said today he ain't fighting Charlo until he fight a right-hander. And then it's an issue as well because the WBA ordered him to fight Erislandy Lar, which I don't think it's smart for Lar to take the rematch right now. Rest up a little bit.
I think he'll stop Lar even quicker.
Yeah, so I think he should just take the step-aside money and try to come back and redo it again. That's just my opinion. Let's go to the chat real quick before I finish my story. Jose, nah, stand your ground, CJ, when Mikey beat extra ass. But y'all sleeping on them cats from UK too. Yard and the boys. I gave Yard and the boys a lot of credit. I know a lot of people mad that
UK.
I don't know, but maybe we talk about the UK, but maybe just talk about in general in the chat. Yeah, I like Yard a lot. I was pro Yard ducking better be because he don't have no amateur background. He need time.
No, let me tell you about Anthony Yard. That's why I like Anthony Yard, bro, because he's smart. Anthony Yard know he got some time on his hands. Like you say, I'm not just gonna rush into it for the money. I'm gonna get into it when I'm ready. Like look at it. Look how many fights he got, bro. Just because he's looking good, knocking motherfuckers out. He always say this, bro. Trust the process. That's why I respect that kid, bro. That kid picked Earl Spence to beat Kell Brook. You know what I mean? He didn't go with the heart. He went with his mind, like his heart. But like you say, he saw Earl. When I saw that, bro, and I've been watching Anthony Yard. Just let him grow, man. He'll get there. And everything happens at the right time.
I watch all him and Du Bois cards when I get a chance to. I like them. I think, to be honest, a move to the United States and sparring at the Mayweather Boxing Gym will be good for him in general. I think Du Bois
because of his style of fight. Because you talking about Yard, right? His style of fight. I'm with you, bro.
Yep, just like with Eubanks Jr., even though it didn't really translate because he never sat in Vegas as a professional. I think for him, some fighters in the UK, I'm gonna keep it real, needs to come to America to get that sparring. As a heavyweight, it don't really matter.
You know,
good sparring over in the heavyweight.
One of their legends said that too, bro. He always came over to get the sparring, bro. Johnny Nelson, and the one that fought Chris Eubanks. The other son,
Nigel Ben.
Yeah, both of them said it. Like it'd be good for them to come over. Yeah.
Yeah, for him in particular, like a heavyweight, I believe in the UK, you're gonna get that. You're gonna get better sparring for heavyweight. I'm just gonna keep it real. Wilder came over here, came over there. Malik Scott regularly come over there. A lot of guys go over there for the sparring and shit like that. So But in America, as far as everything up under cruiserweight, I mean, sparring is better here. And it used to be the wild card gym. There used to be the platinum standard for sparring. Now Mayweather gym took over.
Yeah,
Um,
because you got so many nationalities that's coming. Like people begin to twist it. Like so many strong ass nationalities that's coming in and spoiling and making their names. They get over here, they might not want to leave.
a lot of people, like I said about Anthony Joshua, a lot of people don't know when Joshua get a chance to actually fight in Vegas and feel the energy and the energy how different it is of 80,000 fans, which it sounds stupid, to fight for 20,000 in front of T-Mobile Arena. He gonna be like, damn. And then after the fight, it's gonna be lit. He gonna
There,
be like,
see,
man, you know
there you
what?
go. That's what I was about to say. It's not just a fight, bro, in Vegas. It's the life. You understand? It's the life in Vegas. I mean, when you get to meeting all these motherfucking celebrities and how the strip is set up like this, how the motherfucking red carpets rolled out for your ass, not just in one spot, but in many spots. I know the UK got some good spots, but I'm telling you, ain't shit like that Vegas lifestyle, baby. Nothing.
You know, I'm not lying. That's every fight fan in boxer's dream. Even Carl Fresh said it was to fight in Vegas. That's everybody's dream. You know. So and then Vegas don't allow everybody to fight in Vegas too. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
Just like Triple G tried to pull that fuck shit, they said, "Nah, take your ass out the StubHub Center."
Yes, sir.
They don't
Because
allow that though. But
about a
to finish my
commission be on
story,
your ass.
yep. Finish my story about Mikey. Like I said, Lomachenko pretty much don't have the competition level at 35. Mikey, I think is gonna go up and face Jesse Vargas, or he's gonna face Danny Garcia if he get that belt, or Keith Thurman in return bout. He been popping off about going to 47. I believe Mikey will pull the trigger if the Lomachenko fight don't happen and try to maneuver his way up there
I mean,
because
let me say this.
that's what
Let
he
me say
gonna
this.
do. Go ahead. You got the
One thing
floor.
Mikey is not gonna be bossed around by Bob Earn. We know that for a fact. You know, he is not gonna be bossed around by Bob Earn. So the thing of Bob Earn saying Lomachenko will not be facing Mikey next. Okay, Mikey got fucking Robert Easter. Now we know for a fact he gonna make Ray Beltran and Lomachenko. We know Lomachenko gonna smoke Ray Beltran. Ray got the power. All he got is the shot. Like against Lomachenko, somebody like Ray Beltran, all you got is a chance is to land a shot. And I don't think he gonna land a shot. So
Hey,
what?
he need to try to pull out the Orlando Salito playbook, man.
Hold on. Yeah, with that happening though, like him fighting Ray Beltran ain't that type of fighter though. His ass
I
very
know.
respectful.
And
And
hold
then
on, hold on, real quick, Moni. Shout out
go
to the
ahead.
homie Callie and them. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Go ahead,
Yeah,
Callie.
yeah, this is Cali Enigma, man. And you can follow me on Facebook, not me on Facebook, man, on Twitter and Instagram, man. I mean, I am on Facebook, but I ain't never used it. So just on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, man. And we're gonna continue to talk about this boxing stuff, you know what I'm saying?
All right, we about to catch you up real quick. We gonna go back to the
Hold on.
154 pounders
Let
we
me
talked
finish this real
about.
fast. Let me
Hold
finish
on,
this real
I'm gonna
fast,
get you.
CJ.
I'm gonna go back to you. I'm gonna just catch him up on speed. We're gonna go back, but right now we talking about Mikey and Lomachenko, but we're gonna switch speeds back to Hurd and Charlo and Munguia and the rest of them. Go ahead, Moni.
Yeah. With Ray Beltran, like all he got is that shot, bro. And like after that, like you say, what else is that 135? Because if Mikey beat Robert Easton, that take the belt, we know that's not gonna draw. It ain't gonna be a big draw, you know what I mean? And I don't even think Lomachenko will entertain the Robert Easter fight unless he beat Mikey Garcia. You know, then it'd be a different story. But if Mikey beat him and then they talking about they don't want to fight Mikey or Bob, we know Mikey know all the Bob Erm tricks. So if he come with some low balling ass shit, Mikey ain't gonna dumb himself down for no Lomachenko fight. I think he'll go back up, like you say, and try to take out somebody at 140. And I, like, if look, if Mikey beat Robert Easton, and then like it's no Lomachenko fight after that, he gone for 135, bro. I don't think he gonna stick around like that for too much. I think he gonna vacate that shit. If they didn't want to fight, Mikey got the right to say, I was down there, I tried to make the fight happen. Don't blame me, blame Bob Erm and Lomachenko. I think that's how that's gonna play out. I really don't think they gonna fight neither. I really don't think Bob Erm gonna let Mikey Garcia fight Lomachenko.
Hey, but here's the thing, though. My thing is, if Lomachenko wants this fight, he can force that fight. You know what I mean? I
That's
really
true.
believe that.
That's true. He got the power to tell Bob he wanted, but still, Bob still like that motherfucker's an arrogant motherfucker. But go ahead,
He
bro.
is. He is. I know he would love to stick it to Mikey Garcia, but I also think there's some fear that if Mikey beats the shit out of Lomachenko, you know what I mean? I think there's a fear of that too. The last thing you want to do is this former fighter go in there and fuck
Yeah,
up his top guy,
yeah. There you
which
go.
shouldn't be his top guy because
He
Terrence
wanted to be
Crawford
his
should be
paper.
his top guy.
I say that all the time. I say, and this nothing biased, man. I know y'all are not listening, but it's facts are facts. Bob Earn pushed Lomachenko harder than Crawford, and he pushed Michael Collins harder than Shakur Stevens. Those are facts. Maybe because he don't know how to promote them the right way. I know Lomachenko got his fans, they doing that, and Michael Collins got a country behind him. But goddamn me, skills don't lie. They don't lie. And Crawford got more skills than Lomachenko, and Shakur got more skills than Michael Collins, bro. And that's how I look at that situation. I don't knock nobody for their position, but
this is the same dude that did that to. Look what he did. He had motherfucker had Oscar De La Hoya and Floyd.
That's why Floyd left.
So he's a no more. He's not that. Everybody talking about he's a great businessman. He's not to me. He's not that great of a businessman to me.
He don't know how to use the hip hop culture. Or he don't know how to interact with black people. He came out and said it himself about Floyd. He said it himself, like about him not how Floyd wanted him to get more in tune with the hip hop culture, and he couldn't do it. He ain't know how to break through. And I ain't gonna say he ain't know how to break through. I just didn't think he want to fuck around with it. To be exact with
you. Yeah, I agree. And a lot of these promoters as well don't know how to use modern promotion and marketing. They don't know how to go on YouTube or what makes the the youth that want to, or the new age millenniums how to market to them. You know, that old boxing promoter marketing shit running commercials, that shit dead, bro.
Facts.
Nah, this is the soundbite. This is the soundbite era, man. I mean, nobody want to see like the long ass videos and shit for the most part. You marketing shit, everything has to be done in bites. You know what I mean? Quick 15-second ads, but they got to be they got to be attention grabbing ads, 15-second attention grabbing ads, something that.
But everybody facing their damn phone now instead of in front of a TV.
Exactly. You can send ads across the phone, man. There's mobile ads, man. I know a mobile company that does that. So I know that you could do those quick mobile ads, run them across, man. I mean, that's the best way to advertise. The mobile ads is going to be the new marketing scheme. Unfortunately, boxing really hasn't touched up on it yet. Boxing will be smart. To be wise, the first boxer to do that is going to be the one who's going to be the killer, man. Because I know, because as a matter of fact, there's a company out of Santa Monica that does that, and they do mobile ads for movies. So I'm just telling you, so I know it works. It works.
I mean, when last time we seen the motherfucking boxing toy around this motherfucker? So I think they slipping on a lot of shit.
Hey, that's deep. They still make wrestling toys too, dog.
They make wrestling toys. I ain't seen
deep.
the boxing toy in I don't know how long, bro.
Or a boxing game.
Right? For real, bro. I remember having Muhammad Ali and the Joe Frazier toy sitting up there boxing with their ass. Like, I ain't seen not one of these motherfuckers. Like, man.
Exactly, and that's funny though about that shit. But hey, that old school boxing shit.
What do you think about? It seems like you must have maybe you got to Canelo Alvarez. You were taking the shit on him yesterday. Today he decided to sign up for a year.
Hey, hold up off Canelo.
Man.
Hold up off Canelo.
No, that was Dan Rayfield that tweeted him Oscar De La Hoya last night. He tweeted Oscar De La Hoya and Canelo like, hey,
Instagram too.
And he was like, hey man, why the fuck y'all ain't in drugs? And Canelo was like, shit, man. I think Canelo know he need Triple G more than the first fight.
And he ain't trying to fight no Charlos, bro.
That ain't true. I don't think Canelo need Triple. I just think Canelo need to come back and look impressive, bro. The savage.
No. If I'm gonna tell you why.
Impressive.
I'm gonna tell you why. People, he want that rematch, bro. He want that. He want
the rematch.
He know he gonna fuck Cuz up this time. In his head, I think people overestimate Golovkin. I heard Danny Jacobs talk to Andre Ward about. He said, "Man, when I went in versus Golovkin, I was expecting an extraterrestrial being. That motherfucker was human." He said, "I gave him too much respect."
Right,
I think.
Right.
Hey, you guys see that shit? Honest Monterosion landed on Triple G that had that motherfucker backing up, and that's what I was like. Oh man, this motherfucker get hit by the right one. I think he can be dropped, bro. I know he got a good shit. But I don't give a fuck. When everybody tending stuff to start to wear out after taking a bunch of shots.
I mean, that style of fighting, I'm going to let you go, CJ, but that style of fighting, bros, yes. That shit catch up to you in the long run anyway. Like, that's why I looked at Abel Sanchez when he got to talking about Terry Norris and how he took Terry Norris from a black fighter to a Mexican-style fighter. After that, you see Terry Norris with all his motherfucking brain damage and old-timers and CTE, and I don't see him nowhere around Terry Norris or saying shit good about him, so... That style of fight with Triple G, that shit catch up to you.
McClellan fucked up too. I mean, it's a bunch of these dudes like that, man.
Yeah, so that style, that shit catch up with you in the long run, especially when you start getting old too, because like all them damn punches, like you just can't take all them punches like that, man.
Yeah, but that's about Floyd. Talk about Floyd and been defensive first. That motherfucker still. I mean, I may not like all the things he do, but he got all of his mental faculties, man. Not taking shots. Smart.
All his mental faculty and all the bad chicks that's half his age that's looking good as fuck.
Real talk, but
when they
that's
look
what I'm
at that,
saying.
that
It's
boy
smart.
living his life. Hell yeah.
It's smart though. Andre Ward, same thing, man. Not getting hit in the head 1,000 times. And motherfuckers like, man, that's some pussy shit. I'm like, no, what's smart is not getting in the head. I hate these stupid fans that go like, no, but that's running, man. That's not what people want to see. I said, so you just want to see stupid motherfuckers out there that's slugging with each other. I don't
Man,
think that's fun
Floyd
watching, bro.
Floyd earned this bumps and bruises. Like I say, I like a good fight, but I like a good smart fight. I'm a man. I like a boxing match to be. I don't give a fuck if you don't knock him out. As long as it's a good back and forth fight,
Right.
I'd rather see 12 rounds over a 4-round knockout any day.
You know, I don't mind sometimes to watch, like, when we had Arturo Gatti versus Mickey Ward, but I never saw that was high-class boxing. Motherfuckers try to promote that shit like it was high-class boxing. No, there wasn't. That was idiocy. That was dumbass boxing.
Yeah, when you look at that, neither one of them I don't think beat the high-class fighters, and when they fought, like, at the highest stage, I think Mickey Ward lost all his big fights. I think Arturo Gatti lost all his big fights.
Yep.
And they came with each other and they made each other famous.
Yeah, well, their big fights, especially Arturo Gatti, once he really had to step up in class, he didn't just lose. He got completely outclassed and fucked up.
Exactly.
More alive. De La Hoya, because I remember Oscar De La Hoya killed him. Floyd killed him.
You know Floyd murdered.
No, but hey, don't forget. I think everybody forget how Oscar De La Hoya killed that motherfucker too, bro.
Man, Oscar
murked his ass.
Oscar was a killer.
Oscar, yeah, that's it.
Chavez up. They hating him for that.
Man, I was still mad at Oscar De La Hoya for fucking up for fucking up Fernando Vargas, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. Oxnard, man. I was like, I was rolling on my boy Vargas, man. He would have got annihilated. But Oscar wasn't playing, bro, because my boy Fernando was talking all kind of shit. But I thought I couldn't stand Oscar because I thought he went away from being East LA and started turning to his pussy. You know what I mean? Hollywood motherfucker, man. I was happy to see the street dude. You know what I mean? Fernando Vargas come out, man, from Oxnard, and I thought, that's all right, man. I knew Oscar was more skilled, but I was still hoping, man, that we could see the street dude whoop the dude that turned Hollywood. But Oscar said, no. He let him know. He put a whooping on his ass.
Bills pay the bills, yeah. But Vargas still my guy. I still follow Vargas on Instagram. He hella funny, but
all right, I'm about to get to this chat real quick. Give me a minute, y'all. We can jump back into it. We got some questions. Armed Forces Boxing said, "What up, Callie?"
Let me see what's up.
Matt Valentine said he not getting my my notifications. Let me check into that real quick. We got a question as well too, but I'm gonna get to this question after this. Spencer Figueroa at AT&T Stadium put 30K in the seats. I agree with that. Moni Brown, Matt Valentine said, "What it do?"
What up, bro?
Matt Valentine, that's my homie right there. Trey X was good. I sent you an invitation. I don't know what happened. What up, Get 'em Mike? Shout out, y'all go subscribe to Get 'em Mike and Trey X. Get 'em Mike do some good shit, bro. We got a question as well. I can't remember where I found it. What about Lomachenko versus Regis Prograis or Regis Prograis versus Mikey Garcia? What y'all think about that?
Regis Prograis, he way too
big for Lomachenko.
Yeah. Oh, y'all ain't being realistic, man. I understand him. I mean, he walked through Lomachenko, man.
Yeah, he too damn big. Y'all see all the power of Regis Prograis, man. Come on, be realistic. He wouldn't even come to 140. Lomachenko, like he said, 135.
Even maintain 140 pounds. Let me ask you something.
He's 30 years old, bro. He pushed it with 135.
Yeah, I don't even think he can even get up to 140, man. I think
Lomachenko probably could have made 118 to 126. I think he probably could have made 118 to 126, and he pushed 35. So, hell no, not at no 30 years old trying to just put on some water weight and eat some food and go to 140. They gonna knock that shit right back out his ass.
Slow, man.
What you think about Mikey versus Prograis then at 140?
Now that's the fight.
That's a good fight, but I think Prograis. Oh man, man, that's a tough fight. I think that Mikey was looking flabby too up there too, man. At 140, I don't think he belongs at 140.
I mean, when had Mikey ever looked like he had a 6-pack? He never had a 6-pack. But
no, I think he looked better. He looked a lot better at 135, man. He looked more natural.
No, I just think that's how his weight. I think that's how his weight is.
He looked more powerful at 35. He looked more natural. I agree. I'm not talking about his body shape.
Yeah, he more explosive too. Without a doubt. That's without a doubt. He more stronger, but he used a lot of more skills at 140. But against Regis Prograis, a power hitter and can bring on the pressure. I still think Mikey beat him, But I think it's a hell of a challenge, man. Like I told Corey, I said, ask Prograis, do we think Mikey went back down because he ain't want to face him? I need to know the answer to that because I think that's a fight. I think Prograis had like Rich's Prograis, bro. He got real raw power. I think this dude. Y'all look at his highlights. This dude dropped people without even getting a full extension on his punches,
Oh yeah.
bro.
No, he
So I'm
does.
like,
He got speed too.
strong forearm.
He got speed too.
Boy. Yeah, that boy
Yep.
forearm strong as fuck. So he
He
got the
knock out
real
Mikey
power.
Garcia, bro.
He
I
got
don't
the
give a
real.
fuck.
Hey,
I put money.
No, that's what I was gonna say. When I seen Mikey go down, bro, we got put out. I say Prograis do have the power to knock him out though, but do we catch him? That's the whole thing. Do we catch him?
And here's the thing, though. I think right now, I think Prograis probably gonna win that Super Six series, but I think I still want to see if Taylor gonna get in there, man. That's an interesting matchup clash, man. Taylor has the ability to outboxing, but you know Prograis had actually. I've been told, man. I'm not sure, but I've been told that Prograis is more skilled than when he showed too. You know what I'm saying? That's what I've been told that he has more.
Yeah,
skill
I can imagine that. Like I said, I don't want Josh Taylor in the tournament because somebody got to hunt down that Duck Goose Jose Ramirez.
So there it is. Yeah, you see, especially let Bob Arum sit that whole. That he'll never let that WBC belt will be held hostage forever.
So
if it's up to Bob Arum.
He pulled out the fight, Jose Ramirez.
So Bob Arum made it almost mission to fight him.
I explained it. What happened was they swapped. Regis Prograis basically swapped the title shot with Top Rank ESPN for a fight day at home in New Orleans. They wasn't gonna put him in there. They told me we was gonna put him in there with Prograis next summer. You know, Prograis entered that World Boxing Super Series tournament. I think Mikey Garcia was one of the first to be invited, and I think that's why he dropped his belt and went down to 35. Because he said at first, I'm going to defend my 140-pound belt. And I think that's when they approached him with the tournament. He was like, no, I ain't entering that tournament. He went back down to 35.
Okay.
Yeah,
Josh Taylor afraid of nobody though. I won't say he's ducking.
I think Josh Taylor will beat the shit out of Jose Ramirez.
It might be possible, but I won't think he.
Victor Postleback can be Jose Ramirez at this point. I think he did. He's a prima donna, bro. I think he did, bro. He didn't want to enter that tournament. Mikey don't want to be stuck with a set opponent, bro. He don't. I'm gonna just keep it real with him, dog. He's a prima donna, and also he's in negotiations with the Zone and Eddie Hearn for a deal, and he's supposed to be with in Hawaii with Dana White to hash out a deal. So he getting quartered. So even if you're not ducking, if you in negotiations to make probably north of $100 million with one of those promoters, why the fuck would you enter a tournament like that?
You talking about who?
Mikey Garcia. He's in negotiations with the Zone and Eddie Hearn, and with Zuffa Boxing Dana White.
The thing about Mikey is this, bro. Mikey is all about business right now. Mikey will do the best business he could to get the most money possible, because he know his career is he says it's gonna be the best Mikey Garcia you see, but it's gonna be the best businessman you ever seen in your life, and he gonna make the right business move for Mikey Garcia. I'm telling you, when you see all the land he got and the shit that he possessed, bro, he's a ass dude, bro.
He really trying to make up for them 2 years that he was not fighting, man.
Exactly, bro. He's a smart ass man. Mikey's smart as fuck, man. Y'all see his land? Y'all see all the shit he own? Y'all see all the shit Mikey own? Man, look at her. He talking about a smart motherfucker.
Oh yeah,
he graduated out the police academy as well. But let's we can switch gears back to his 154-pound. I'm gonna ask you the same question I asked we asked earlier to Cali. What you think about J. Swift, Hurd, and Kell Brook? How would that play out? I'm gonna go ahead and mute and let you have the floor.
Are you talking about me?
Yeah. Joseph Hurd versus Kell Brook. What you think about that, Cali?
Oh man, I was actually talking about that because I saw your video and we spoke about it with Corey Lee earlier, and I was telling him, of course, Corey Lee disagreed with me. I said, man, I have Jarrett Hurd walking right through that motherfucker, man. He was like, well, no, Kell Brook I think Kell Brook would outbox him, and I'm like, nah, man. I'm sorry, man. No disrespect. I just watched this dude walk through Erislandy Lara. He said, Erislandy Lara is old. I said, well, here's the thing, though. I also know that Kell Brook is 32 years old, bro, and has had both his eye sockets broken. So at the end of the day, he ain't never fought nobody this big, ever. I don't think he's gonna be able to I don't think he's gonna be able to that pressure, man. I don't. I think he gonna get fucked up, man. I don't even know if Kell Brook would even take this fight. But it'll be interesting to see, man. Because like I said, he was talking shit about Earl Smith Jr. He kind of went silent on that. He was talking shit about Jermell Charlo. He went silent on that. So if you really want to fight somebody, you still be calling them out. He ain't saying shit about either one of them two motherfuckers lately. So I don't think he want to fight. I don't think he wants no smoke with Jarrett Hurd. I know Jarrett Hurd don't look like he want no smoke with Jermell Charlo though. I keep hearing him bring up everybody but Jermell Charlo after he was talking all that shit. So, but what do I see winning? I see Jermell Charlo doing the same thing because he can't outbox Kell Brook. He can't. I see him doing the same fucking thing he's done in the last few fights. Walk right through him and stop him. He gonna walk through him, throw a bunch of punches, not a lot of power on him. He'll gradually wear Kell Brook down and then stop him probably somewhere between 10th and 12th round. Just that simple, man. That's exactly what I see doing. I don't see him doing anything different. I don't know if you guys.
Part two of the question, we already discussed it. What you think about who will be all right. The WBO, according to Frank Warren, ordered his mandatory to Jaime Munguia, Liam Smith. All right, pretty much I already know where you're going from there. All right, let's say he beats Liam Smith, or however you believe he beat him. Who would be the next two best fights for Jaime Munguia if he gets past Liam Smith?
I'd like to see him get a shot with J-Rock or Erickson Lubin. You know what I mean? Somebody of that nature, someone on that level. A Gallimore, a Nathan Gallimore. You know what I mean? Someone on that level. I think any of those guys on that level, because I you know what I mean. I think Jarrett Hurd and Jermell Charlo, Eric Lando is a little bit. Eric Landy Law is a little bit below them. I think that's the class of the division with Jaime Munguia. Yeah, I think he should start beating up some of those guys, and then he would establish himself as one of the top guys in the division, even though I already think he is. But it'll prove it. So I think that a good fight with Erickson Lubin, I don't think he would take that fight, to be honest with you. Even though he said he wanted Jermell Charlo, he really don't want that smoke. Because I think Jermell Charlo said that Erickson Lubin was in Texas with him and he didn't say shit to him. So at the end of the day, yeah, Jaime Munguia, both of them are big punches. Erickson Lubin can punch. I think Jaime Munguia is too big for him, but I mean, since he thinks he can fucking fight Jermell Charlo, why not fight Jaime Munguia? Let's see it, man. That's a good fight. Two young guys.
Yeah, he got a title too. I mean, J-Rock. Yeah. I just want to see Jaime Munguia versus a solid 154-pounder, a couple of them in a row. You know, I think, I mean, he's 21 years old. I mean, you know, he don't even have no facial hair. So, you know, if they want to cuddle him, it won't be the first time a world champion was cuddled. I think he already got it the harder way than what Canelo had. Like I said,
do you think it's the same as like Tank Davis' situation? Like getting
I mean, maybe. I don't understand. Look, let me speak on that for a minute real quick. I don't understand Tank Davis' situation, bro. Like, for real. Like, right now, boy can unify that division once Lomachenko dropped that belt. For real. The only issue that he got in that division will be out with. He ain't even got to face Albert Machado, even though I don't think he's ready no way. Miguel Burchett is the only person he had to worry about. That'll be his toughest fight. Because Tevin Farmer and Billy Dibb is fighting in Australia. And I can already, and I think they're gonna rob Tevin Farmer going over to amusement park to fight in Sydney, Australia. He can't punch, you know. Yeah, he fight at an amusement park. So let me say something about Lou DiBella. I would never sign with Lou DiBella, bro. Never in a million years. His fight has been getting fucked through the time in history. It was Tevin Farmer. Who else?
Lou DiBella is a regional promoter, man. Really outside of the region. He's not so to him as a full-time promoter, man.
It was one of the other fighters. Regis Progress got played with him. Wilder getting played around with him. If we went for Al Heyman, dog, Wilder was going over to the UK right now for 12.5.
Yeah, he's a renter promoter. That's what he is. A renter promoter. That's it. But just for New York City, though, man, he's not except for. You know what I mean? He's not a full-time promoter, man. I just put it that way. You know what I mean? All these dudes, most of these dudes that work for Lou DiBella are all Al Heyman fighters. You know what I mean? Cause even Marcy Celeste, man, that motherfucker, like I said, was an Al Heyman fighter.
That nigga Lou got Tevin Farmer.
Yeah. You breaking up a little bit, Callie. Just a little bit. You breaking up a little bit.
He got Tevin Farmer. What's the white girl name? Yeah. Damn,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I'm still breaking
Had
it.
the Hardy. He got.
No, you good now.
Had the Hardy telling for me, bro.
Let me say this. Shout out to my baby Clarissa Shields. She fighting June 27th, second on Showtime, man. So hopefully if I'm off work that day, I can go support her down at the Masonic Temple in Detroit, man. Shout out to Clarissa Shields, man, and all the female fighters out there, man. We definitely support them. Yep, for sure. I'm with Topless Boxing. I'm gonna push that, but like no. I'm just talking shit though, but yeah, man. But about the Tank Davis situation, I don't know, man. Tank Davis is something ain't right up there, bro. Mentally, dude is
I'm just saying like the situation though, like he come in like I was saying like Jaime Munguia, like he come in and get a good opportunity. I ain't gonna say that
and babysit it.
Tank not babysit it before us. How people like let him get a few fights on this thing, then go for a unification. But my theory, once you become champion, the gloves are off. Ain't no handcuffs. Yep. But
I think in his situation, he fight Liam Smith. I mean, you can't complain about that, bro.
I say Liam Smith, J Rock, Nathan Gallimore, all them are fucking them contenders.
So his first defense is better than his championship win over Saddam Ali.
That's true.
So I can't complain about it.
Like I say, I had Liam Smith beat Saddam Ali. No, that's all I was gonna say. I had Liam Smith beat Saddam Ali.
Yeah, I believe. I mean,
people. I think people's eyes gonna be raised if he walked through Liam Smith just like he did Saddam Ali.
That's what I said. I said if he put Liam Smith out with that power, it's real. But Saddam Ali,
Brown just said that.
I would have just sold my belt, bro, to the highest bidder. That's what I'd have done.
And he didn't do that though. They forced him. You know that like people say, "How's it set up? How's it set up?" I mean, they can see everything. Bigfoot. They can see UFOs, but they can't see Joshua Duck and Wilder, and they can't. And the motherfuckers can't see that Saddam Ali was forced to take Jaime Munguia on a 2 weeks notice.
Bro, let me just say this, bro. I swear, bro, I was watching that fight, bro. I was telling her, I say, "Hey, bro, this dude, man, this is a setup, bro." I say, man, ain't no way in hell they didn't know that boy was that strong, that powerful, and that good. Like I said, I was naive to the fact. I ain't even know. I'll tell you, I ain't know who Jaime Munguia was. I ain't gonna look him up. I ain't do none of that shit. Like I said, I ain't even make a video or post. I'm like, who was that? I'm like, he from Mexico. I'm like, oh man, that's somebody just put in there. I ain't know his record or shit, bro. But as soon as I turned on that television, I saw his face and I saw his bill. I said, he's somebody. I don't know if Ali missed that. I know we got in that ring. I was like, I fucked up.
Andre Rozier, that's his team not doing their job. What Andre Rozier say, he said, hey, if you think Jaime Munguia beating Saddam Ali, you smoking crack. No, nigga, you smoking crack.
That nigga was smoking more than crack.
I'm telling you, me and CJ brought it up first. Then once I looked at when I went to go look at the videos, I was like, shit. I said, man, that nigga had no idea. Saddam Ali, I don't even know if Saddam Ali looked at film. He might not even looked at film. I'm serious.
I swear to God, he didn't have to. I stopped doing that. When I hear somebody unknown coming in, I at least go look at the highlights. Then if the highlights are retrieved, I look at the fight.
I was talking about Saddam Ali. I was thinking Saddam Ali probably didn't look at no film.
I don't know.
No, that's his team job.
He fucked up.
Like Andre was here.
Yeah, and that's like his baby. So that's like Saddam Ali daddy. So he trusted him to protect him. So he probably hearing them saying, "This guy can't beat you. Not a day in hell he can beat you."
His daddy got up and walked away, dog. He was like, "This is bullshit, man."
Daddy got up.
His daddy was saying, "Hell yeah."
Oh, man, that was so funny,
man,
bro.
His daddy was pissed off, man.
Man, no, bro. I looked at that nigga face, bro. That nigga said, "God fucking damn." Shit. I'm like, bro, I laughed so hard, but they showed the nigga in the Cotto fight. They showed the nigga in that fight.
Nigga, I was dying Saturday, bro.
Nigga, his daddy almost shit
like,
and had a heart attack, nigga.
That shit was fucked up, though. Come on, y'all know that shit was fucked up.
I was drinking, I was looking at his daddy. Like that. Hell no, dog. Andre Rozier trying to be all tough in the corner. I'm looking like, bro, you on a hell of a slide with Danny Jacobs not looking good. And then Curtis Stevenson, hold on, let's get to here. Curtis Stevens saying that, oh, God, give me Jaime Munguia. I'm going to knock him out, Oscar De La Hoya. Oh, man. God. I said, man, after you did the whole shot. Yeah, after you done did the whole thing with Triple G, talking about the casket, even though he showed some balls, he went about 9 rounds. We tired of hearing you. David Lemieux put you on ice.
You see the way his mama was looking after the Triple G fight. Okay, so You better leave Jaime Munguia.
Hey, that's right. Hey,
You better
did
get
it
you
kind
some
of feel
money.
like this? This is gonna look like if let's just say like if Dillian White was champion, and then they bring in motherfucking Lennox Lewis or something like that on short notice, so shit like that. Just bring
The prime Lennox Lewis, not just any Lennox Lewis. The prime.
Dylan went over there thinking, look at the women. Dylan went over talking shit. They done brought him some bum for me to beat up. I'm gonna knock this guy out. Motherfucker, you know, getting stretched for like 3.5 rounds, bro.
All right, man. Anyway, let's go that route, man. You know, y'all heard what Dillian White said today, or I guess the other day. What
About
today?
here knock out Luis Ortiz
He said he'll knock out Luis Ortiz
in 6
Hold
rounds.
on, he said,
Or 6 rounds or something like that.
yeah, he said he'll knock him out under 6 rounds. But not only just that, he said, yeah, I'll fight Luis Ortiz, Wilder, so long as you, send me the email of the contract. And if I beat Ortiz, you get to fight me. Oh no, what happened when Master Eddie Hearn and Wilder asked for he'll fight you as long as Joshua in the contract? It's quick how they forget, don't they? What y'all think about Dillian White, man?
Man, look, I'm gonna say this, bro. I say this, and I say this all the time, bro. I like Dillian White because look, I knock no man who try to get a fight and get in. Even though I talk a lot of shit to Dillian White on Instagram, I talk a lot of shit to Dillian White and his delusional ass fans. But in all honesty, I got respect for the man because he will fight anybody. But bro, you're not getting that Deontay Wilder fight. Like the way you going about it, like shit like that. Look, and I ain't gonna knock the way you going about it, bro. But because people mention your name with Wilder, bro, this, that, and I only want to be like this because people try to come back and say, oh, y'all want to be hypocrites, or y'all want to say he can't fight him, this, that. No, if he fight fucking Ortiz and earn your spot, it don't have to be no contract sign. Wilder told you out his mouth, if you beat Luis Ortiz, I will give you a shot. I believe he's a man of his word. But that don't mean I'm gonna stop what I'm doing just to see do you beat Luis Ortiz. No, I'm gonna continue to chase this motherfucker down. If I can't catch AJ, I'm gonna give me a fight. And you sit your ass right there and wait till I give you this shot. You know what I mean? Luis Ortiz right there, that's gonna beat your ass anyway.
Hey, but here's the thing. I think that's the biggest misnomer that Luis Ortiz fights anybody. If you look up the guys that he's fought, like I said, if you ever heard of a guy named Baron 74, he actually did a background on the guys he's fought since he got knocked out by Anthony Joshua, and his resume is dog shit.
It's my Dillian White.
His average age of the fighter he's fought is 35 years old, man, coming off a long layoff or loss. Yeah, I'm talking about Dillian White.
Oh, you said he did what now? He fought a 7-4 fighter.
Yeah, look at who he's fought since he got knocked out by Joshua. It's not special. That's a myth. That's puts out there. He look like he'll fight anybody, but he doesn't. He's trying. You know, he's trying to fight right now.
No, right
he's trying to fight David Haye. He's trying to fight David Haye. I'm serious. He wants to fight David Haye next.
I don't know, bro. No. In my eyes, like I said, he's trying his best to get one of them big fights.
He was talking shit about Joe Joyce too. Like he wanted Joe Joyce to jump stupid.
I don't know if David Haye make that.
I got Joe Joyce whooping his ass, bro.
What he make that happen? He want the other boy Chisora. So go get Dillian White.
Man, Chisora,
why didn't he give him an immediate rematch? He should have gave Chisora an immediate rematch when he was trying to get it.
No, I'm talking about David Haye want Chisora for Joe Joyce. I say go ahead and whoop Dillian White ass. Put him in there with him. Shit.
Chisora was punking out. He didn't want no parts of Joe Joyce. Dillian White talking shit. If he had a chance with Joe Joyce, he'd back out. He be talking shit, man. I don't believe Dillian White no more. I done picked up on his shit. He's a shit talker, but at the end of the day, he ain't really
Kelly. I'm about to name off everybody who White fought after losing to Joshua. He fought, I don't know this, Ibaka guy, 25-9-1. He fought David Allen, 9-0-1. He fought Ian Lewis, 12-2-1. He fought Derek Chisora, 26-6-0, split decision. Malcolm Tan out of Arizona, 24-5. The Robert Helatius guy who ain't shit. He looked shit in that fight too. I watched him. He looked like shit, 25-1.
He didn't even stop him neither.
And Lucas Brown. He did not stop it. Who stopped?
Robert Helatius was also, remember? Robert Helatius was also on very, very short notice. I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks notice. He fought him too.
Oh yeah. Johan Dunlap stopped that Robert Helatius guy at 6 rounds.
Right. And he went 12 rounds with 10-12 with Dillian White, right?
12 tough rounds. 12 tough rounds.
Yeah, he didn't even stop him. Talked all that shit.
So to tell you that Dillian White resume is doo-doo.
I don't know. The heavyweight division,
Yep.
I mean, you got the young cats coming up. So when you got Dylan White right there, and like I say, all them niggas be on the same level, bro. So when people get talking about resumes, it ain't too many of them that's really up the upper echelon of fighting at the heavyweight division. You got the young
The upper
cats looking
echelon
like,
ain't special though. That's
yeah,
the
that's what I
sad
say. It
part.
ain't that many. So when you see it and people get the name off resumes, I just be laughing, man. Like, come
And it's
on
more.
now.
Hey, look. It's sad as to say this. It's deeper than what it was 5, 6, 7 years ago.
No, that's true.
That's
with my
true.
boy, what's the name from Cali?
What's about old boy? Hey, what you know? Hey, Money, what you
Damn.
know about that boy? George. What's his name? George Arias. Georgie Arias. What y'all know about him? Heavyweight. I don't know his name.
Heavyweight.
Start with a G. His last name is Arias.
Um,
Y'all know
I,
about him?
I, I, no, I don't know about him. Where you
He
from?
supposed to be
Hurd?
good. I don't know. I just know he supposed to be good. Some G Arias or some shit like that. Supposed to be real good.
I don't know.
I'm gonna
I
try to
see
look
him
him
once.
up.
Georgie
Yeah,
Arias.
I don't know. I just heard somebody.
I don't know. You got. I think this him retired Brazilian heavyweight. Oh no, this the wrong Georgie Arias. This motherfucker 56. I don't know. I don't know about Georgie Arias. I gotta say
oh,
him. Where you from
it's
though? Where you
George
from?
Arias. I'm looking at him right now. He from this is that's a 50. Hold on, let me see. Oh, he's 26. He's from the Dominican Republic. It's George Arias.
George Arias
It's
from
the new
Dominican.
one. He's from the Dominican Republic. He ain't that tall though, but he resides from the Bronx.
Okay, so he over here, huh?
I just heard he pretty good. Yeah, he over here. His resume ain't that bad though for a guy like that. It ain't
I
that
mean, you say
bad.
he only 26,
He only 26.
so he
He
got
only
time
six
to
foot
grow.
tall though. He only 6 foot tall though. So I don't know why. If I just heard somebody tell me to look out for him and shit like
Oh
that.
no, I
So
do, I do know this dude. I do know him. I never seen the fight. I seen them talk. I seen them in interviews. Yeah, I seen them.
No, no. Who was it again? What's his name?
George Arias. Yeah, the big dude.
George
Yeah,
for the
I don't
Dominican
know him.
Republic.
Yeah,
Yep.
I seen them. Once I seen this face. Yeah, big boy right there. Yeah, I
Yep.
never want to. I ain't gonna look at his tapes and shit.
Hey, what? Hey, what? Who y'all think Joseph Parker should fight next?
Joseph Parker. It could have been a Dillian White if
He
he
was
went
trying
out
to
there.
I was
Kelly
just thinking.
White.
Like for real, like when you look at did Joseph Parker get Luis Ortiz? What you think about
Remember, he
this?
was trying to fight. He was trying to fight Dillian White. Boy, the one
You got prevent.
missed out.
What
Dillian White
about
should have took that fucking fight. He talked
what?
shit. Somebody he wanted it, but then at the end of the day, he didn't want it.
What about Parker and Prevekin steroid taking name?
Oh yeah. Also, I'll do a video on this later. The WBA is about to roll out a vital drug program like the WBC, so it's about to be mandatory for the top 15 fighters to be enrolled in VITA for the WBA as well.
Let's see a
Yep.
lot of fighters not want to
So
be
that
fucked
just
with
rolled out.
WBA. So it's gonna be WBA and WBC.
WBA, no, I think the WBA is the longest is the first belt. I think it is the longest reigning
Yeah,
belt.
I think it's
Yeah, the
until
WBA
another
is oldest, but the WBC is the most prestigious because of Muhammad Ali.
Yep, the WBA is the oldest, and I think it's the IBF. Then I think it's the WBC. Then I think it's the
nah the
WBO.
BC after the WBA.
No, it ain't. I don't think. You might be right, but I think it's the W. I think it's the
The WBA is the
IB.
oldest. The
Let
WBA
me see.
is the
I'll tell you right
oldest.
Yeah,
now.
I know we did that because I remember all it took was 3 belts to be unified champion.
Yep.
Oh, it was. Hold on. What's the old boy name? I'll tell you right now. Because Donald Curry held the two that he needed to be. Let me see if it bring it up. I don't know how that honey guy came over and whooped his ass though. Ran his shit.
Man, I keep
NWA.
people keep trying to tell me that Dillian White's fantastic, man. I just like I don't see what y'all looking
I ain't
at,
gonna
man.
say no fantastic. I say he'll look gritty, motherfucker, but
I'm not talking
fantastic
about
is a
you.
bit too much.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about
Nah,
some
I
of
know. Nah, I
the
know.
fans, man.
I'm just saying in general myself. To say fantastic is to say he
I
up there
couldn't find it.
with the upper echelon motherfucker shit.
Said Dillian
Oh,
White's a
Dillian
top
White.
5 fighter. That's what I've been told. I'm like, you fucking kidding me, right?
I mean, he pushed y'all champion. Um, before he got stopped, he gave y'all champion this little tough fight before he stopped him, and Anthony Joshua over there.
Hey, in your opinion, I'm gonna ask another question. In your opinion, featherweight. If they was to do a World Box Super Series tournament, let's say Russell was in it. Let's just say Russell beats Jojo Diaz. Russell, Cruz, Frampton, Lee Shelby that fight this weekend. You could throw Quick, Abner Mares in there.
Did we think all them gonna get in there though? I mean, they didn't want to fight.
I'm just hypothetically saying.
I know what you're
Who will
saying.
come out on top? Who do you think will come out on top?
If Carl Frampton fight like he fought the first Leo Santa Cruz fight, I'll take Carl Frampton.
Over Russell?
Yeah.
I want to take him over Russell. That's my opinion.
Time beat Russell all the time with me, man.
I don't think Carl Frampton. Carl Frampton been on the floor more than the bitch at the strip club on Saturday.
But how many times has he got up?
Gary Russell probably be the biggest puncher he done fought.
I think Frampton beat Gary Russell.
He got skills though. I'm not saying he would blow.
Here's the thing though too.
I'm saying that's my pick though.
We also know that Frampton runs gasses out, man. Carl Frampton gasses out.
That's my pick. Y'all pick y'all picks, bro.
No, I'm just saying.
You know you took your pick, but anytime, hold on. Anytime somebody come with an irregular pick, we got to jump on you and make you blow that fire, my dude.
Oh no, it ain't gonna be no fire because I'm just saying. When I look at Frampton, bro, Frampton can do it. He ain't the biggest puncher, bro. But if you look at Frampton can outbox your ass. He's smooth in there. He do get caught, and I know when you look at him, you got to say Gary Russell and Aldo Morales might be the biggest puncher out of all of them. But I just look at Frampton, the way Frampton fought Leo. Leo got the most output. I put Leo second in winning everything. It's me.
You know,
Frampton Leo second.
Fades, man. So don't you guys know that Frampton fades in the second half of fights?
I think if Frampton fight like he fought Leo the first, like that type of boxing, using his head and thinking, bro, I think he outthink all of them. That's just me.
Leo Santa Cruz is the single most overrated fighter in boxing, bro. I'm sorry. I don't see no skill in that man.
I don't know about overrated, bro.
I don't see zero skill. He can't punch.
Leo,
he didn't part construction. I mean, shit, he ain't got shit else neither. He's not a good counter puncher. That motherfucker been fighting construction workers and social workers for his whole career.
Leo
I got a personal vendetta against him.
He showed that. That's why he gonna beat Alvin Morales, bro. Because Alvin gonna come in there and try to do that.
Alvin Morales. Of course he gonna beat Alvin Morales. We ain't gonna fucking outbox my nigga Lee Selby. He ain't gonna outbox Lee Selby. Lee Selby will beat that motherfucking ass.
Lee Selby will beat who?
Leo Santa Cruz, bet that up.
You crazy.
Ain't no casual boxing talk over here. I pay.
Hold on. Get that right, bro. Money Brown got paid from casual boxing talk.
I know. I said I ain't gonna make you wait for your money. I'm not gonna make you wait for your money. Your money gonna be right in your hand, nigga.
Oh no, don't.
Or on your phone. I ain't gonna make you wait.
My money. Look, the fight was on Saturday, CJ. My money came on Monday. You hear me? So it was
your shit gonna be there on Saturday.
Yeah,
your shit gonna be on Saturday.
Brown gets his. Yeah, but I pray that fight happen. I pray Lee Selby fight Leo, bro. We betting that up.
Oh man, please come, man. 100,000, 200,000. He gonna beat the fuck out of Santa Cruz whole ass.
Man, that's crazy.
I put on everything.
That's crazy.
I put down everything. Beat the shit out that overrated ass nigga. Yeah, I ain't looked at that tape. I heard Josh Morrison a tough little motherfucker.
Mars said he was gonna bring something different to Santa Cruz this time.
Man,
that's what?
He gonna outbox him.
What he said. Hey, what he gonna bring to the table? His gold beans? He gonna drive it to the arena?
Right. He got Robert Garcia this time. Credit. You do got Robert Garcia, but like I say, even going in there fighting Leo, bro, he ain't gonna outfight Leo. He ain't gonna outbox Leo. So I can't say I'm beating him. But go ahead. What's y'all picks on it though? What's y'all picks? Y'all got my picks.
And Gary Russell, man.
Me too. That's
I go Gary Russell, Lee Selby. Hold on, my bad. Gary Russell / Lee Selby, Carl Frampton for the second. You know, I personally, I hope JoJo Diaz. Now y'all talking me into hoping that JoJo Diaz wins Saturday.
Yeah, CJ, me too. I want JoJo Diaz to win too.
I ain't gonna lie, dog. I like Gary Russell, but I need JoJo Diaz to win.
Yeah. I see Frampton. I see Frampton fade too much in fights, man. For me, man, that's
skilled, though. You talking about he a white boy that's kind of slick too, though. I ain't gonna hate on him. He kind of slick. He got a lot of skills, though.
Frampton smooth, bro.
Yeah, he got. I like when he got.
I'm just saying down the stretch, he do fade, but as long as he keep his head and he be smart. That's why I say you gotta keep his head. He fought so
fucking stupid in the Leo Santa Cruz rematch. Like he got paid.
You heard what he said.
Dumb.
He like you said, he didn't expect Leo to fight that fight, and he stuck to it. Like he didn't see Leo come out outboxing his ass. He didn't see it, but Leo came out and the shit switched up. The first fight looked like the second fight. Only Leo looked like the second fight. Yeah,
you did though. You know that kind of reminded me of the Bradley Pacquiao too, and Bradley just went out of character, was trying to thought he was a one-punch knockout artist versus Pacquiao.
Win the first one, the second one, no, the third one.
Hey, I'm gonna say this though. Chris Webber on TV is the Jim Lampley and Timothy Bradley and Mike Kriegel of basketball analysts. I can't stand Chris Webber, bro.
Chris Webber, he need to get off the drugs.
Dog, that nigga's the worst commentator I heard, man. Give me Bill Wharton back. Throw it down, big fella. Throw it down.
Hey, don't you guys think though?
He didn't fill out. Hello?
That's it. Don't you think that I thought Frampton was winning I think he was beating Nonino Donaire. But the fact to me that he got hurt and that he faded, man, it's not the first time he's faded in fights, man. He fades in fights. So that's why I couldn't pick him to win. I think that shit would catch up to him against someone like Garrett Russell, man.
Yeah, Garrett Russell is in shape. I didn't see that fight, man. I was watching. I was in New York for the Broner fight. I was watching Philly and Miami at the time. Right. I didn't see the fight. I heard it was a real good fight. I heard Nonito's wife was made him keep fighting.
That was a good fight because Frampton was whipping Nonito Donaire ass, but he started to fade, and then Donaire fucked him up a couple times, man. and I was like, oh shit, man, because I was like, man, okay, man. We were saying because me and Trap and Carly Boxer, we were talking like, man, this motherfucker needs to retire. But Carly was talking. He said, you never undermates the heart of a champion. He was looking old as shit though and out of shape, but he caught that motherfucker, bro. And that's what I was like, man. Look at this motherfucker wearing out though. I've noticed his punch output declines. If you look at his fights, his punch output declines in the second half of the fight. And I can't pick a guy like that to win a tournament who fucking fades on the second half of fights. I just can't, man.
A lot of them guys be having vices too, man. Like drinking and smoking and shit.
Right.
You know, a lot of them guys be drinking. That takes away from your stamina, though. You know, that takes away from your stamina. Especially as you get older as a fighter, you really got to eat clean and live a clean lifestyle, man. A lot of these guys are able to get away with what they're getting away with because, for one, you know, they're not fighting no tough, grueling fights, man. All these arenas got air conditioning shit. Ali and Frazier in Manila, that motherfucker didn't have no air conditioning in that motherfucker. Some of these niggas would have died in a 15-round fight like that.
Agreed, man. I do think that his fight with Oscar Valdez, that's gonna be a good fight though. When Oscar gets hit better, that should be a really good fight. Him and Oscar Valdez.
Yeah. So Oscar Valdez versus anybody. Jojo Diaz, Valdez, Lee Valdez.
Yeah, I heard that's supposed to be Oscar. It's supposed to be Oscar Valdez and Carl Froch next. That's the fight supposed to happen next.
Carl Frampton.
Yeah, Carl Frampton. Yeah, I don't know why I'm saying Carl Froch. Yeah, Carl Frampton. Yeah. Carl Frampton, yeah.
Told George Grove, and Carl Froch said,
that's how you get back in. Damn, I'm trying to see how I get back in this shit.
I was going to invite you. That nigga Carl Frampton told George Groves and Carol Smith, I'll pull up, pussy. And whoever wins the tournament, I'll pull up and fight you. Sit your Squidward nose ass down.
He better go sit down with
I saw that too. I saw them call out, hey, George Groves ain't really shit though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Come on. George Groves ain't really shit.
At the end of the day, they could have been like,
beat Carl Froch right now.
Hey, if I was Andre Ward, I'd be like, huh? I can make 68 Carl Froch. What's going on?
George Grove would beat the shit out of Carl Froch if he come back right now and fight him.
I agree. I agree. I'm just saying, it still don't mean George Grove is any good. I mean, when I say George Grove,
you got to give George Grove his credit, bro. George Grove beat James Gill, went 12 with Badu Jack, beat Chris Eubank.
Yeah, he got a hell of a resume.
Motherfucking ass.
He got a hell of a resume.
You gotta give him his credit.
Shuvanov wasn't no easy fight either.
Yeah, when you say he ain't no good, bro, you gotta give him his credit. I give George Grove all this credit. Now
he fought everybody
though. Yeah, you might not like the way he fight.
I like the way he fight.
I don't think he beats Benavidez at all. I don't think he beats Benavidez at all. I think
you don't know until I would give him a shot.
Yeah, I give him a shot with anybody. He experienced, bro. He at the end of the day, if he ever was to consistently fight on his front foot, he got real power, dog.
If Ronald Gavin can go like that,
I agree with that.
First fight. If Ronald Gavin can be there as the first fight, I'm quite sure George Grove can get his ass a run.
You guys saw the Chris Eubank Jr. fight, which was Chris Eubank. I don't know what the fuck he was doing.
Man,
that nigga did. Chris Eubank Jr. digressed. I never seen one fighter digress in one fight like that in a long time.
That, bro. He looked like shit, bro. I'm looking at the fight like, but don't get me wrong. When he got him on the rope, he landed some good power. I'm like, boy, you're not showing shit. You just look like
he just throwing. He didn't set up shit. He was just throwing punches, right?
And Junior Junior will not go down to anyone. Let
Well,
me tell you about Junior. Junior is the best that they ever seen. No one
dude,
compared to Junior. He's a
hey,
killer.
Floyd Senior said, if he get his daddy out of his fucking corner, he'll be all right.
But look at here, man. Look at here, man. Let me tell you like this, man. Look at here, man. I like the kid, but the daddy, man, the daddy ain't no good, man. I'm just gonna tell you like it is, man. The daddy ain't no good.
Hey, let me tell you this. Let me tell you what Chris Eubank Senior said last year. Last year, Chris Eubank Senior said, I said, I know my son, he's taking no loss or something like that, but I'm telling you right now, he's very special. He's probably one of the top 2-3 fighters in the world. And I said, what the fuck? He's one of the 2 or 3 fighters in the world. I said, this motherfucker be gassing this son up, bro. That's why
for real, bro. Well, boy, Chris Eubank, Junior got a badass house, though, boy. I saw that boy house. God damn, that boy living a life.
Hey, dog, man. Like I said, I've never seen somebody digress in a fight the way he digressed. Man, he was improving leading up to that fight, bro. He was improving. He just everything he learned, he just threw out the window. Say, I'm going to knock George Groves out.
Like,
nah.
that's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck was he thinking, bro? Like, but the thing was, he could have, bro, if he showed some type of tactics. Like, he landed good ass shots on Grove, but where his power was show. Like, but you weren't trying to set up shit. You just out there trying to land one big ass punch. Like, you was fight the dude before. Like, come on, man, stop that, man.
He didn't have no plan, bro. He had no plan in that fight. He just motherfuckers went in there throwing.
His ass went in too overconfident. That's what that was. Too overconfident. Just thinking he gonna land that power. Like, his daddy trying to say he hit harder than Golovkin and all that. Then you move up in weight. You know what I mean? Like, boy, come on now.
But he over there got that stupid fucking IBO belt and talking about, oh, yo, I'm a real champion.
Carry that motherfucker with pride. Hey, if I had an IBO, I'd carry it with pride too, though, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
The IBO ain't no real belt. The IBO ain't no real belt.
I know that motherfucker. I carry it with pride, though. Shit. All right, Golovkin got it.
Shit, Floyd held that motherfucker.
Floyd got it.
It's a real belt.
He got it. Hell yeah. Everybody got
Anthony Joshua got it.
Crawford had it.
You know what I'm saying?
It still ain't no real belt. I don't care who had it. It still ain't real.
Are we gonna?
Shit, yes, it is.
Yeah, we gonna. Yeah, it's real. They getting money. They don't really count.
I mean,
so everybody get ready to go watch that Cavs game.
Hey, but ask this from CJ and Callie. Do they take paper from the IBO? Do they get a cut at your check?
Yeah, yeah.
Look, exactly. So that motherfucker is real.
The standard cut for a sanctioned belt body, the major force 3%.
It's
3%.
Oh,
yeah, because if you Floyd Mayweather, Canelo Alvarez, and you making like 50, 60 million, they're not giving you 3%, so they cut it to 1%. Crawford and Ndongo paid over 100. Crawford and Ndongo paid over 100,000 apiece to sanction and body fees.
It depends on how the money is. Then it just dropped.
Yeah, standard is 3. Now if you a regular boxer making 1, 2, 900K, the standard purse is 3%. But if you a big baller, you know it is what it is. All right, we're gonna end on one last question, and then NBA lottery, please God, let the Pistons get a top 4 pick and don't let
it's the IBO said champion higher 3%.
I know they ain't charging no
3%. Or 2,000 minimum. That's what it says.
Yeah, that motherfucker real big. If I pay money out my check to you, I'm gonna carry this motherfucker with pride. But go ahead, CJ.
All right, hey, you ain't lying. All right, we're gonna go with last question, man. And I'm looking at it, man. To keep it real, what y'all think about all right, this is probably gonna carry us to the end. All right, I just want to know technical wise, how does Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder play out? We always talk about the business side of the fight, money split, but we rarely get to talk about how do you see that fight playing out right now? Right. Itself. Go ahead.
I'll say this. I'll take it first. That fight, bro, is one good ass fight, bro. I think it's a solid ass fight. I say this, bro. If AJ can get in the inside and early on, bro, because AJ got a good ass hook, man. But you still gotta work. I don't think AJ know how to work his way in like Ortiz, bro. Like Ortiz was pawing with that motherfucker, bro. Like sticking out there, like Ortiz wasn't afraid in the beginning. So I think AJ can't be afraid in the beginning, bro. Again, hit with that shot, but by AJ going down already, do that mess with him psychologically? That's what I want to see. By him going down and knowing he gas out. So how do you come out? Like he come out, bop with the hook. And I just think Wilder try to keep his ass on the end of the jab and not let him in, even though we saw Ortiz work his way in. I don't think Josh will work his way in like that. And I don't think Josh was small enough or a southpaw to really trouble Wilder for him not seeing some shit coming, bro. He do got speed. Credit that he do got speed. And we saw when Wilder take a shot. But I just think if Wilder can keep his ass on the outside, bro, and he got a good little sneaky body shot, and just wear AJ ass down early on, let him try to blow his shit, not get caught with shit big, because you know they heavyweight, so they coming out swinging. But I just see, man, my honest opinion, bro, not biased just because I'm from her. Y'all know I'm finna pick Wilder for the knockout, bro. I just feel like he gonna catch Joshua. I think he just too strong, bro, and he just got too much power, bro. I just think the power will prevail at the end, bro. And I see him catching AJ, knocking AJ ass out, like knocking him out. And I'm sorry, UK fans. Money love the UK, but he catch him and knock him out.
Yeah, I see that jab returning to form too, man. I mean, it's different when you're going against a southpaw. Louis Ortiz did a fantastic job of taking the jab away. I don't believe that the Anthony Joshua can take away that jab. There's nothing he's shown me in his 20 fights that he's showing me.
2 minutes of your time. And then AJ don't faint. Like, he don't faint, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see all this shit coming. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, telegraph a little bit. So
no, that's what we talked about. That's what we were talking about during his Joseph Parker fight, man. How he doesn't faint. How most of his punches are fucking telegraphed. Right. He doesn't know how to disguise anything, man. And his high guard, his high guard. We already know that Wilder can punch through the high guard. He can punch around the high guard. This motherfucker has zero body movement, zero lateral movement. He also backs up into a straight line, man. And to me, that's what's going to catch up with when someone who has the reach of Deontay Wilder. You back up to a straight line, he's going to catch you in that chin and drop him. I see so many ways for Wilder to defeat him, and I think that the way Anthony Joshua was hesitant to fight against Joseph Parker, he didn't really want to engage very much. I just don't see him trying to be aggressive and jump on Deontay Wilder, man. I don't.
Let me say that real quick. Let me say that real quick.
Let me say this, CJ, so I can because I don't want them to think we've been biased. AJ can beat Wilder too, y'all. So I feel like
I agree.
To get Wilder,
I agree.
I feel like he got to punch off the brakes. Like when they tie up, bro, I think he got to do his best to catch Wilder punching off the brakes. Like, because AJ go to the body good. He fast from the body to the head. I feel like if AJ can go to the body to the head, bro, but catch Wilder, like once you break and coming off them brakes, bro, fighting out the clinch, I believe that's his best shot. Before us just trying to outbox him.
Are you talking about the same shit when he was throwing them uppercuts after the referee would break him up, that type of shit?
Nah, like when they fight out the break, they let you fight out the break. Once a motherfucker coming out the break, you gotta try to break his ass off you and try to catch his ass with something. That way you win. Like once you break.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this about the fight. Go ahead,
bro.
I'm gonna end on this.
I'm just gonna say, once you hugging, you got a chance to fight out the break, bro. I think that's AJ's best shot because he already in on it. He don't have to work his way in.
Hey, hold on. Dude too stiff, dog. AJ too stiff. And a lot of boxers today, when they go straight back, they chin hop right in the air. There's only a few fighters that I've seen on tape that chin kind of stay low to the earth. Gary Russell, and believe it or not, Adonis Stevenson keep that chin low when he come out a little bit too, so he don't pop it up.
Wilder got some good head movement.
Yeah, Wilder got some good defense. People who talk about he's sloppy and this and that. AJ gonna have to come to Wilder, and Ortiz.
That's what Wilder's gonna be able to counter.
Yeah, and Ortiz is a skillful. He's the only skillful heavyweight that I think that could take away Wilder's right hand and get that jab, not pumping as much.
Yeah,
he did it with feints and he did it with positioning too. He's a technical marvel. Nobody has the technique in him. With Joshua, I always say
the best technique, motherfucker.
Technical fighter. We said that. Remember, we came on and said we didn't see no way he really probably will beat Wilder, but we thought he would give him a good chance because he was real fundamental. Same as Mikey Garcia. A lot of things that him and Mikey Garcia have in common. Like they always in position to attack. Their technique, their hands always home. They're really, really smart fighters. They're more thinkers than physical fighters. You know what I'm saying?
You said Ortiz always in position to punch, man. Always in position to punch.
And he's always in position to defend himself too.
Right.
Like it or not, he is a good fighter, man. And Joshua,
you saw Wilder couldn't just throw because Ortiz was already ready to counter his shit, man. Ortiz had to him up just as much as Wilder setting him up.
I thought Wilder was up. You didn't see no windmills. You didn't see no windmills in that fight for real. No, everything was
Wilder knew.
Smart, yeah. You didn't see shit with no windmills in that fight.
Yeah,
he respected that man.
And then you see Wilder wasn't really being first, neither with the jab, neither. He wasn't even trying to get countered. Because I'm like, damn, Wilder, when you going to be first, nigga? Because he was out there. And the thing, too, you got to give Ortiz was short, you know, and he was at the range where he made Wilder smother some shit, too. Because Wilder kept trying to hit his ass. And even though, like Tank said, he was pawing, like when you talking about he's fighting like a girl, he was slapping because shit, he couldn't get that range. Well, AJ, I think AJ tall and right there at Wilder reach, bro. And that's I think AJ go get it all. Right.
Hey, the reason why he didn't jack, because I saw him Paul, and I saw Ortiz barely miss a right hook, and I was like, oh shit, okay, that's why he's not jabbing. That's what I knew.
He was waiting for the jab, so that's why he ended up dropping him. The first knockdown, he dropped him with an uppercut. And I think that shocked a lot of people because they didn't think Wilder could throw the uppercut like that.
And I'm gonna say this:
he dropped him with that uppercut.
Wilder gonna be like Ali, bro. I ain't never want to be the man so bad. I think you want to be AJ.
He gonna anybody. Dude, he gonna come in. He gonna come in with a different mentality that night. You gonna have to kill him. Anthony Joshua. Go ahead.
No, you said it on the head, bro. You gonna have to kill Wilder that night for him not to win, bro. That's the perfect.
And I don't think Joshua got that dog in him, dog. He don't have that same type of that dog in him. That's that. Hey, remember this dude came in at 215 pounds versus Luis Ortiz, man.
Hey, Wilder mean, bro. Wilder's mean in a motherfucker, man. I think that means something in boxing, man. You mean as Wilder is? Wilder's a mean motherfucker, man. And ain't no sympathy for the opponent, man.
Nah, that
motherfucker coming in, he's a killer.
The Bronze Bomber is a mean motherfucker. Wilder is a nice man.
All right. I'm about to catch this lottery and pray that my Pistons get a top 4 pick. We got a prediction for the night. Cali, Celtics, Cavs. LeBron stat line.
I think LeBron get that win tonight, man. I think LBJ come back and prove to these boys who LBJ is.
It's hard to pick against LeBron, bro. It's really hard.
I like the Celtics, but one thing man, LeBron is like Tom Brady right now. Like shit can happen, but you know one thing, that motherfucker gonna end up in the championship at the end of the day, bro. I don't know if he's gonna win it because I got Golden State win it all, but LeBron going to the championship.
Yeah, it's hard to pick against LeBron, man. Especially LeBron told people want LeBron to overreact every time he get his ass whipped in the game or something like that. It's a series. So it don't matter how much he lost by in game one. It's one game. If it was anybody else, I'd be like, shit, they fucked. But because I've seen LeBron do this, it happened to LeBron so many times.
I might be able to come on. I'll hit y'all up. Yeah. But also, shit, LeBron 60, 60, and 60 tonight.
Right.
I'm picking the Celtics, nigga. Fuck LeBron, nigga.
Hey, I don't give a fuck who. I'm a Warriors fan, so I don't give a fuck who wins.
Look,
you know what I'm saying?
Y'all put it on them.
I'm gonna say this: if LeBron them lose tonight, it's a problem, man.
Oh yeah, if he get that momentum tonight.
Oh, if they lose,
if LeBron them lose tonight, if they lose to the Celtics tonight, it's gonna be a problem.
It's gonna be a series.
It's over for the Rockets too, man. The Rockets it took them so.
Hey, I never thought the Rockets to win the series. I just knew the Warriors is gonna take at least one game. That's all I give a fuck about.
Really, not even about that. The Rockets, when they were scoring, it was so hard for them to score last night, dog. It was like they were straining the score.
It's because he kept pounding to run the clock out and then take a shot with 3 seconds left on the shot clock.
Look,
they need to go.
They gonna try their best, bro. They gonna give all the heart they got. Chris Paul, I love you, man. I wish they would never stop you from going to the Lakers, but y'all just ain't got enough, man. The Rockets got too much firepower, bro. They got too much.
All right, tell them what they can find you at Monty Brown.
Golden State got too much firepower. Monty Brown, man. Y'all can find me on Instagram at Monty_the writer, YouTube Monty Brown TV. You know, one of the best doing it on Facebook at Monty Brown, man. ANSBC movement. Ain't nobody safe out here. That's a new movement. Y'all jump on this wagon.
Go ahead, Cali. Tell them where they can find you at.
You can find me at the Cali Nigga, but that's on YouTube, Instagram, man, Twitter. I'm out here in the Bay Area, Oakland, California, man. You know, home of the Golden State Warriors. I can walk to Oracle Arena from my house.
Hey.
You know what I mean? It's a little bit of a way, about a quarter of a mile away.
If Robert and Mikey Garcia fight, you'll be able to meet me in LA, or that's too far for you?
Nah, man. LA is about a 5-hour drive. I can get down there, man. Hell, that's a fight I don't want to. I was hoping Poirier would fight for Jose Ramirez. I was definitely doing that motherfucker.
Out in the 7th round, everybody. 7th round knockout. Mikey go to sleep.
I got Mikey knocking out Robert Easter, bro. Too.
Hey, I'm just
You got Mikey
No,
getting knocked out.
all my
You got Mikey getting
Mexicanos
knocked
keep
out.
talking shit. No,
Hey, I got Mikey Easter Jr. winning that fight. We gone.